I'm again in my Mahatma Gandhi formal wear. And this is about insomnia, which I have spoken about before. I used to have insomnia, but I cured it. But I go online at YouTube, and for entertainment purposes, I put on insomnia. It just happened to come up. So let's see what people have to say about insomnia. They say the same thing over and over again, whether it's YouTube or any place else on the internet, or you want to buy a book about your insomnia. Everybody hates insomnia. I hated insomnia. The inability to sleep. And everybody says the same thing. They must copy each other. They must read the other person's book, and then they write it down in their book, and they sell this book. But they never get to the right question. You cannot cure insomnia without knowing what insomnia is. And none of the people who write on insomnia, they never begin with the first question. What is it? How are you going to cure it if you don't know what it is? You're just guessing. And that's what mostly people are doing. They're guessing with meditation. You have to prepare yourself for sleep. You have to get in a sleep position. You have to put on this ocean music, the waves, back and forth, the waves. But they never begin with what is insomnia. And it's always the same thing with no variation. It's the same throughout the world. It's the same throughout time. Insomnia is thinking while you're in bed. That's all it is. You're thinking while you're in bed. You don't want to think, but it's involuntary. Since you think all day, whether it's about food or whatever, you think all day, or the job or lack of job, you think all day. So you lay down, and what do? You just continue what you do all day. You think. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that's a good cure for sleepiness, drowsiness, is thinking. Thinking will keep you awake, because you have to be awake to think. So your thinking, it causes a wakefulness. That is the cause of insomnia. Thinking. Well, I don't know what you're thinking about, but you're thinking about something. That's insomnia. Now, I cured insomnia in myself. I don't know if I cured it in anybody else, because I've said this before. But I cured insomnia with a mantra. I don't prepare nothing for sleep. I just, certain time of the evening, I want to go to sleep. I want to go to bed. I go to bed. No preparation. When I get in that bed, I do not turn on any music. I do not do any meditations. I'm trying to calm myself. I know that the problem with insomnia is thinking. So I say to myself over and over again, no negative thinking. Well, it could be positive thinking, but I say it over and over and over again. And then thinking breaks through. And I find myself thinking. But I amp up the mantra. No negative thinking, no negative thinking, no negative thinking. As fast as I can say it until I block out thinking, and all there is a mantra. The mantra is not thinking. And then the impulse to think comes back, And then I just come back again with no negative thinking, no negative thinking. And after I say this mantra a while, I find that I'm no longer thinking. And I know this is when I stop saying the mantra and I'm thinking of nothing. Now I know that I've just conquered insomnia. And when you are thinking of nothing, zero, nada, thinking of nothing, you fall asleep. This works so good that for decades upon decades, say I want to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, the sun comes up and wakes me up, say at 7 o'clock in the morning. So 7 o'clock in the morning, I really want to stay sleeping till 8. In the past, for decades after decades, I never was able to go to sleep for that last hour. Impossible. I'd just lay there waiting for 8 o'clock. I'd lay there for 1 hour. But now that I do my mantra, no negative thinking, no negative thinking, no negative thinking, I'm able to fall asleep again for that last hour. And that is very refreshing. So I've listened, I've read all there is about insomnia. And the problem with everything that's written about insomnia is that they never understand what causes it. And if they don't understand what causes it, their cures are just guesswork.